Hello and welcome to Slow Talk Real Life. My name is Mike.
And I'm Abby. We are very happy you are listening today.
Today we are talking about a very simple, very useful topic. We are talking about the to-do list.
That's right, Mike. We are going to talk about the art of the to-do list.
So, Abby, let's start at the beginning. Let's be very clear. What is a to-do list?
That is a great question. A to-do list is very simple. It is a list of tasks. A task is something you need to do, like a small job or an action.
Okay, so for example, a task could be buy milk from the store.
Exactly. Or call my friend, or finish my homework. You write these things down. You can write them on a piece of paper, or you can use an app on your phone. The place you write it is not important.
That's interesting that you say the place is not important. I feel like there's a big debate about that. Some people love their paper notebooks and other people can't live without their digital apps. I see. So it's a list that helps you remember what you need to do.
Yes, it helps you organize your day. When we say organize, we mean to put things in order. It helps you make a plan for your time.
Okay, so we know what a to-do list is. Now let's talk about why they are helpful. Why should our listeners use one?
Well, the first big reason is that it helps our memory. We all have busy lives and our brains are full of information. It is very easy to forget things.
Right. I often think I must remember to send that email, and then 5 minutes later, I forget.
Exactly. A to-do list takes that pressure away. You write it down so your brain doesn't have to hold the information. Your mind feels lighter, less crowded.
That sounds nice. It sounds like it can reduce stress.
Yes, it really does. Another reason they are helpful is that they give you a feeling of control. You can look at your list and see everything you need to do. It feels manageable.
Manageable. Does that mean something you feel you can do?
Yes, exactly. When life feels chaotic or messy, a list brings order. It helps you see a clear path for your day.
Okay, I am convinced. To-do lists are a good idea. But how do we make a good one? Are there some tips for making a list that really works?
Of course, there are some very simple rules for making a good list. My first tip is to keep it short.
Keep it short. Why is that important?
Because if your list is too long with 20 or 30 things on it for one day, you will feel overwhelmed. That means you will feel too much stress. It feels impossible. So it's better to choose maybe 3 to 5 very important tasks for the day. Only the most important thing.
3 to 5 important tasks. I can do that. What is your next tip, Abby?
My second tip is to be specific.
Specific. What does that mean?
It means to be very clear and exact. For example, don't write clean my apartment on your list. That task is too big.
Yes, when I see clean my apartment, I don't want to start. It feels like too much work.
Right, so be specific. Write a small, clear action. For example, write wash the dishes or take out the garbage. These are small steps. They are much easier to start.
That is a great idea. Small, specific actions. That feels much more possible.
Now, Mike, let's talk about the best part of a to-do list.
What is that?
The feeling of completion. The good feeling you get when you finish a task.
Oh, yes. I love that feeling. When you can take your pen and cross a task off the list.
Yes, or you can draw a little check mark next to it. That action, crossing it off, is like a small celebration. It's a small victory.
A small victory. I like that. It makes you feel good about yourself.
It does. It makes you feel productive. To be productive means you feel like you are getting things done and making progress. Each small checkmark is a sign of your progress, and that good feeling motivates you to do the next thing on your list.
This has been so helpful, Abby. Let's do a slow summary of what we talked about today. A recap of the main ideas.
A great idea. First, we learned what a to-do list is. It's a simple list of tasks to help us remember things.
Yes, and it helps us organize our day.
Second, we discussed why lists are helpful. They help our memory, reduce stress, and give us a feeling of control.
They help us bring order to our busy lives.
Third, we talked about how to make a good list. The two main tips were keep it short and be specific.
Right? Small, clear actions, not big, scary projects.
And last, we celebrated the good feeling of finishing a task. Crossing an item off your list is a small victory.
Well, thank you so much, Abby. I feel much more confident about making my to-do list for tomorrow.
I'm glad, Mike, and I hope our listeners feel more confident too.
Thank you for joining us on Slow Talk Real Life. We hope this conversation was helpful for you and for your English practice.
Before we say goodbye, we have a small question for you to think about. What is one small, specific thing you can put on your to-do list for tomorrow?
Just one small thing. Think about it. Until next time, take care.
Goodbye, everyone.